What is going on, guys? It is Giga Hype, as you already know. So, I got a hold of one. I got a hold of a Switch and 1-2 Switch and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, I'm going to give you guys an unboxing video. So, without further ado, let's crack open the Switch. Now, one of my biggest issues with the box already is that there isn't a seal right here. It's just this little cardboard tab that slips in to the box, which, I mean, good on Nintendo for making use of the cardboard, but it would have been nice to have a sealed package so I knew that I had everything in there and I didn't have to worry about someone trying to steal it. So, we'll just go ahead and open this up. And straight out of the box, we got the insert with the controllers and the tablet. So let's go ahead and pop those out. Got the tablet here, and then the wonderful, wonderful little Joy-Cons. Now, one of the big things I've been hearing about the Joy-Cons is that they're actually surprisingly sizable for any hand. They feel comfortable. I mean, as of right now, me holding them, they feel pretty comfortable. I don't really have an issue with them. I like to feel them with like the actual strap on, so I can feel like how it will be with the sideways controller for like 1-2 Switch and all that. So we'll just go ahead and take this wonderful tablet out. Oh my god. This is so cool. Alright. There's already gunk on it. How in the hell? Alright. So we'll just set that there. We'll take the insert out. And, guys, we got instructions. Awesome. We also got the HDMI cable. We have the AC power adapter with USB-C, I believe that is. Set that there. We also have the straps. And then I believe this part right here is, yep, it is the controller dock. So, we can just go ahead and slip that in. And slip that in. I mean, ooh, lights. So, straight out of the box and into the controller cradle. Looks pretty awkward. I'm getting a lot of, or I've seen a lot of reviews that say that the controller looks like a dog face. I don't see it, but I mean, if someone like drew over a picture of this with like a picture of a dog, then I might be able to see it. But so far, holding it, it doesn't feel really weird. I mean, it feels pretty comfortable, but only time will tell, I guess. I guess we'll have to see that in action with Breath of the Wild. And then, the last thing, I can toss this on the floor, is the wonderful and fantastic bubble wrap. Alright, well that was fun for 5 minutes. Not even. Alright, no. There it is right there. We have the dock. So, with the dock, it's actually really cool. You do have this door right here, which will expose the AC adapter, the USB, and the HDMI out. So that'll be nice for when you're trying to manage all your cords, because they just slip in through this little entry area right here, plug them in, and they're all coming out one end. So we have that, HDMI cable, AC power adapters, you know, the usual stuff. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So, I mean, let's jump into the actual system so far. Just like the physicality of the Switch itself for now. But, I'm actually really impressed with these Joy-Cons. Like, they feel wonderful. There's not a whole issue to make about them. I mean, Nintendo really did these right. So, let's actually just put these on the tablet really quick. I will also make note of the kickstand right here. I've been hearing a lot of people say that the kickstand was felt very flimsy and not secure, and I can't help but agree with them because like it doesn't take a whole lot to put it up here, and then you get like that awful click of like, is it breaking or is it actually sturdy enough? Also, on the back of the Switch itself, you do have the micro SD card slot, so you will be able to put some extra memory in there. At some point soon, I'm probably going to end up getting a 128 gigabyte micro SD, just so I know I'm guaranteed that spot for any of the future games that I'm going to be getting, i.e. Skyrim, because I would love to see Skyrim on this. So, all in all, the shape's weird. I'll get used to it, but I mean, let's just jump into the actual system itself. Actually, you know what? I just realized that these were in front of me. Let's put one of these on. Oh, that's a lock? Whoa, that's cool. There's a plus. Is that the right way? I don't think so. Nope, that's a minus. At least I'm pretty sure. Wait. Unlock. There we go. Okay. So this actually doesn't feel that bad. This is what it looks like with the strap on. Obviously there's the SL and SR buttons up top to make it a little easier so you don't have to dip into that that little crevice for the whatchamacallit. Ah. You bastard. Why? Oh, lock. There it goes. So, I mean, that strap will actually come in handy for 1-2 switch and all that. So, now, without further ado, let's just jump into the actual system and show you the user interface. So, just finished up with all the updates and all that. So, let's just jump into it. Alright, so here's the user interface. I'm not sure if you could see that very nicely. Let's see if that'll focus at all. Probably won't. Which, yeah, it's not going to focus that well. But, let's see if I can bring this forward. Yeah, so as you can see, that's the interface. There's no games yet on it. But that'll change soon with Breath of the Wild when I give you guys a game review of that. All in all, very simplistic. I mean, I like how there's like the nice little dock down here of you got news, the eShop, the album for when you capture screenshots in game. Obviously, your controllers and what they're connected to. You can change the grip or the order. You can also pair the new controllers. If you have any, that is. I'm probably going to pick up a pair of the neon red and blues. So, let's actually insert a game. Might as well go ahead with 1-2 switch here. The game card slot is right here. Has that springy rubber feel to it, or plastic feel. We'll just drop that in. And then, as you can see, the 1-2 switch pops up. We can go ahead and start that. And we're going to fast forward a week here, ladies and gentlemen. So, spend a little bit more time with the Switch. I can't complain at all. I mean, I've been using the remote control, or I've been using the Joy-Cons in the grip, and I don't have an issue with it. I mean, I really enjoy how it feels. It feels very fluent to me. I was actually very shocked because the analogs are right here and right here. So I'm used to playing PlayStation and not like an Xbox controller. So I was actually very surprised to find out that this felt as good as it did. I did end up getting Bomberman, probably I think 2 or 3 days after. And I really enjoy it. For someone who hasn't played a Bomberman series before, I feel like it's a very unique game, as probably all the other people who've played Bomberman in the past thought. It's pretty straightforward. I like how it's a 3D world, but you're kind of using 2D. They're dying just up and down, left and right kind of movement. Sometimes I'm finding that the boss battles are a little but that's just because I've never played a Bomberman and I don't know how it works. All in all, I'm having a great time with my Switch. I've been finding that I've been using the Switch in this mode more than I've been... There's my face. I've been using the Switch a little bit more than I thought I was going to be. I also did end up picking up a 128 micro SD card, so that's in there. Only downfall is that you can't like take it out and put it into a different one. You actually have to reformat it, and then that deletes all the memory on it, and you're gonna have to start from scratch. Okay, so I put it in tabletop mode for one time when I was in my living room, and I was laying on the floor with my dog, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna lay down and play some Breath of the Wild. Granted, it was on a carpet, so don't think too badly on this kickstand, but it kept falling over. I've had this on flat surfaces that aren't carpet, and it stays straight. I mean, currently right now, you obviously can't see my desk, but it's right here, and it's standing straight up, and it doesn't look like it's going to fall anytime soon. I think it was just because it was on the carpet. When I'm just laying in bed and I actually want to play Breath of the Wild on a big screen, I do end up actually just obviously putting the actual tablet in the dock and then letting it go up to my TV, but I do end up just holding my Joy-Cons like this, playing Breath of the Wild, sprawled out on my bed, just ready to take a nap whenever. But let me tell you guys, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, oh my god. This game is by far my favorite Legend of Zelda. I was a huge fan of Ocarina of Time, and I'm still currently playing Majora's Mask on my 3DS, and I'm not surprised at how well this game is. For the free roaming, I thought it was going to be kind of botched because they've never done it before, but they did a fantastic job with it. It actually proves to be very successful in their free roaming and their battle system. My one gripe that I have with it now is that I don't have a whole lot of weapons. I'm kind of just scavenging for weapons. I'm getting like the bokoblin clubs and basic level weapons. I've gone into a couple shrines and I've gotten like the Guardian Sword and the Guardian Shield and Traveler's Bow and all that. But I thought that there was a way to craft weapons, and if there is, I haven't seen it yet. But I'm waiting to find out when that's going to happen. But real quick, let's just talk about like the story slash like how everything's set up. One of my biggest things with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is that there's voice acting. It's really, how do I say it? There's a whole lot of silence in all the previous games. It's kind of just like, there's like little inflections like, but it's not like full on like speech. And in Breath of the Wild, they changed that. In Breath of the Wild, pretty much everyone but Link has a voice at some point in the game. The voice acting and the voice cast, it's beautiful. My favorite voice so far has been the Goron champion. Now, I don't remember his name offhand, but I really enjoy his voice actor and voice text, or voice just in general. Now, as far as 1-2 Switch goes, me and my girlfriend have played it numerous times since. The games are super, super simple, and they're so much fun. These games are like the basic of the basic. The easiest one is milking a cow. My favorite one by far is the sandwich eating contest, which basically what it is you take the right Joy-Con that has the IR camera on there, right there. See that little ditty right there? And you hold it like this, and it uses like the shape of your mouth. So you start with your mouth open, and then you sit there, and then you just go. And it's so awkward watching the other person watch you. It's amazing. That being said about all the Switch stuff, we're gonna jump into one thing really, really quick. The 3DS. Now, obviously you guys know that I have the 3DS, and I play a lot of Pokemon, and I'm playing Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon right now, as well as Majora's Mask. And I'm genuinely concerned about the lifespan of the 3DS, because the 3DS is a great, great, great portable system. It fits in my pocket. I can take it anywhere. My only issue with it is that the power button I easily turn on. I have it set in my back pocket all the time, and I'll pull it out, and then my DS is already turned on and half the battery life's gone. But the 3DS itself is still an amazing device, but with the Switch now, I don't know how much longer it's gonna last. Now, of course, you can get like the 2DS for $80, and the Switch is meant for like an actual in-home console and portable console. But the 3DS, I mean, I'll give it a lifespan of probably another year, if anything. Which is very sad to say, because I love my 3DS. My 3DS has always been my friend when I'm just really, really bored. I have Super Smash Brothers. I take this anywhere. I can go to a friend's house. I can go to school and meet people there and just play Smash with them. But now, with how well the Switch launched, I don't know, man. I feel like the people are going to be selling their 3DSs to get the Switch and then go from there. But honestly, I don't want it to die out. I love it. I feel like this is so much better portably than this. I can fit my 3DS in my pocket wherever I go. This, with the Joy-Cons, I'm actually going to have to buy a case for it. I'm going to need a screen protector. I'm going to need everything in the book for it. And if I take this outside, this screen is not going to do well. This screen right here is just plastic. It's nothing else. Granted, I'm pretty sure that this isn't plastic, but this one is. But still, I can close it. This, I can't close. I'm going to get fingerprints all over it, and then I'm going to get marks, and then smudges, and then scrapes, and scratches, and cracks. So, I side with the 3DS for portability. I really hope that I'm not right in saying that in probably a year and a half, the 3DS is going to be out, and it's just going to be all Switches. So, there you have it, guys. That is my review of the Nintendo Switch with the unboxing. I want to apologize I didn't get this up in that day of me getting it. I did get it opening day, but I decided that it was probably a smarter idea to wait, hold off on a minute, and just give you guys a review of it as well as the unboxing at the same time, so it's all one video, so you don't have to scramble all over my channel for it. So, I mean, did you guys have any questions on the Switch? I mean, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Comment your questions down in the comment section. If you guys want, you can add me on Twitter. Here's the link. I don't have a whole lot on Twitter yet, but I did just make it not that long ago, so feel free to go ahead and follow it and ask me questions on there. If you want to see more, I will be posting on there more, and I will have another video. I'm going to record a little bit more Shovel Knight, and I'm going to post that for you probably within the next few days. Alright, guys, I will catch you later. Stay awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to point out, this is going to go at the end of the video, but my wonderful girlfriend is sitting across from me monitoring the camera, making sure everything's in place here on the tables. But I want to point out, she just showed me probably one of the best pictures, and do you want to show them? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Nintendo bitch.
Should really go in the beginning of the video.
Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe.